The law of God and the gospel of righteousness. This is a profound truth and an essential message that needs to be shared throughout the world. When people comprehend the principle of divine love and are willing to cooperate with God, they will attain victory over sin. Two distinct forms of government, democracy and authoritarianism, are two forms of government that present contrasting approaches to power, governance, and citizen engagement. On one hand, democracy champions the ideals of freedom, equality, and the voice of the people. It thrives on open dialogue, fair elections, and a commitment to human rights. On the other hand, authoritarian regimes often prioritize control, order, and rapid decision making, sometimes at the expense of individual freedoms. This dynamic tension between the two systems poses intriguing questions about the balance between liberty and security, the efficiency of governance, and the role of citizens in shaping their destinies. For centuries, these two forms of government have influenced our world. They provide insights into their effects on societies, both historical and contemporary, while also aiding our analysis of the governance of God versus that of Lucifer. Want clearer, deeper Bible insights? You are in the right place. Hit subscribe so you never miss teachings that can strengthen your walk with Christ. Two systems of authority, God's governance versus Satan's kingdom. The governance of God and that of Satan exemplify two distinct systems of authority. At the core of God's governance lies divine love, which embraces both mercy and truth. Proverbs 20, verse 28. In stark contrast, Satan's kingdom is characterized by the principle of self seeking. This world serves as a demonstration of the outcomes generated by these two governing systems. Let's explore what these two forms of governance entail. God's governance. God's system, based on love and freedom, emphasizes collaboration, understanding, and mutual respect. Voluntary allegiance to his government is rooted in the principle of free choice. This principle signifies that every individual is an independent and autonomous being capable of offering worship and companionship. Without this free will, all of creation would function mechanically. By granting his creatures this heritage, God effectively shares his immense prerogative of creative power, thus imparting his own autonomy and making his great attributes available to his subjects. The governance of Satan. In stark contrast, Satan's system, rooted in force and fear, cultivates conflict, control, and division. It is based on slavery and is void of free will. This framework thrives on power struggles and oppression, hindering creativity and innovation. This governance, which sharply opposes the principles of freedom and love inherent in divine leadership, serves as a poignant reminder of the profound influence that leadership and governance have on the very fabric of society. If this is resonating with you, show your agreement by liking and sharing so that others can learn of these biblical truths. Through his sacrifice for us, Christ upheld mercy and truth while dismantling deceit, force, and fear associated with Satan's kingdom. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how this concept has impacted your journey with him. Please share your insights in the comments for mutual learning. Power unleashed against deceit and lies, force and fear. In dismantling the twin pillars of deceit and lies, force and fear within Satan's realm, Samson exemplified a type of Christ by sacrificing his life for his people. See the book of Judges, chapter 16, verses 23 to 30. Every individual born into this world is by default under Satan's authority unless they consciously choose to escape this control by accepting Christ as their deliverer. Many people are unaware of this reality and live in bondage to Satan when freedom is available through Christ. Ultimately, the greatest act of sacrifice is laying down one's life for others, and by dismantling the dual pillars of deceit and lies, force and fear within Satan's realm, Christ sacrificed his life to redeem mankind. The power unleashed against these malevolent traits highlights the transformative potential of the gospel to steer lives toward alignment with Christ. Love serves as a cornerstone of God's governance and is the most potent force in the universe. Why not take advantage of the opportunity to be free by surrendering your life to Christ? Through Him, you will discover a pathway to happiness guided by love and compassion and break free from the chains that bind you to sin. The journey begins with a single step. Invite Jesus to come into your heart and experience the profound peace and joy that comes with aligning your life with the principles of God's government.